Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michael Tackett here, and I'm actually doing a video with my best friend, tag team partner, Sean Tackett.
Hey guys.
Hey, he's back too, so you can tell it's nice to have a little bit of downtime. You know, it's been hard, but hey, we'll be okay. Anywho, okay. This video is about, my brother says, about the Democratic Party and how it may split, right, Sean?
Well, that's also why I'm leaving the Democratic Party. I am no longer going to be a Democrat for obvious reasons, and
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about a few issues why.
Yeah, it's very telling. Turn this over here so you can see both of us. But I'm just gonna go in the background so he can talk for a while. But there's a lot of people leaving both parties, but a lot are leaving the Democratic Party because they're not happy, they're not satisfied. They don't feel like the Democratic Party is meeting their needs and wants. And a lot of Democrats are calling people traitors, and I can understand the passion. But just like I said in my other video about progressives fighting, how much good are you actually doing? Instead of actually getting people who will appeal to progressives, which is what a lot of these people want, just talking about it and belittling them and stuff is not going to do your party any good, guys. It really isn't. I changed from a Democrat to a socialist back in 2012. And since then, I've been kind of like looking on the outside of both parties. And sometimes I even look at the outside of my own party because, they're not perfect either. A party is a party. And, I don't care what their name is, they're going to have their flaws and their screw-ups too. But the thing is that one of the reasons I left the Democrats was simple. They were not giving me what I wanted. So, that's more proof that I'm going to put a link below where there's Democrats fighting to keep Medicare for all from passing. And I'm just sitting there like, everybody, the Democrats, one of their talking points was, well, if you don't vote us in, then you have to put up with Republicans who don't want to give everyone universal health care. Medicare for all is pretty much universal health care, and it would be extremely cheap. So the fact that they want to turn this down is kind of irritating. It irritates me. So, Sean, I'm going to give the floor to you.
It's actually one of the main reasons why I'm leaving the Democratic Party. Establishment Democrats fight to defeat Medicare for all in Colorado. Pro-Clinton Democrats.
Wait, you got this? Where'd you get this from now? What website?
I got this from commondreams.org.
Okay.
A non-partisan website.
Yeah, and also non-profit,
Pro-Clinton Democrats join big pharmacy and state Republicans. Let me rephrase that. Pro-Clinton Democrats join big pharmacy and state Republicans and national ballot measure to defeat for statewide single-payer plan. That's right, folks. Clinton Democrats are joining Republicans to defeat an all single-payer plan. Why? Because Clinton, her position is echoed that it is not practical or feasible. This is what Hillary Clinton says. Bernie Sanders says Colorado could lead the nation in moving toward a system ensuring better health care for more people with less cost. But of course, Hillary Clinton says that this is not feasible. So meaning a lot of Democrats who are pro-Clinton Democrats are against single-payer.
Well, this is more like not just but it's more Medicare for all.
That's what Moreover, Hillary Clinton has received $13.2 million in donations from the health sector over the years.
We'll put the Open Secrets. We'll put their link below to the companies that have given lots of money to Hillary Clinton.
Well, of course we're going to. While we're doing this, I want to talk about the people that Hillary Clinton is against, who is for the Single Payer Act here. I got this from thenewamerica.com. And let's see. This is from 2012. Majority Leader Harry Reid. We are for a single-payer plan. Harry Reid's for a single-payer plan? Well, I thought Democrats thought it was, unsensible, nonsensical. And, he was just like, but Blue Dog and conservative Democrats said they would refuse to vote for this plan if a single-player plan. That's right, the Blue Dogs, the conservative Democrats. Like Joe Lieberman and Baucus, those losers. Liberals were for this ideal. Who else was for this? Nancy Pelosi? Nancy Pelosi said, I would love to see a single-payer act be into Obamacare, but apparently because of conservative Democrats, it's not going to happen. So what happened? I don't understand. I thought liberal Democrats were against. Oh, wait. They're actually for it. They were in 2012. So all of a sudden, now that Bernie Sanders is for a single-payer health act, Harry Reid and them are no longer for it?
Well, I don't know.
That doesn't mean Harry Reid didn't say so.
Oh, okay.
He didn't say so. But all these big Hillary Democrats are like, it's not feasible. So I thought all Democrats were against single payer. It's too extreme. Well, apparently Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid, liberal Democrats, didn't think so back then.
Yeah.
I am tired of this crap. The Democrats have turned their backs on liberals. They just have. They have turned their backs on liberals so much, and to me, I'm tired of it. I mean, I really am. I am tired of it.
Yeah, I'll take it. I have done videos why I've quit the Democratic Party before, but yet, when it come in the midterms and stuff, people be like, Michael, you got to vote for the Democrats. It's either them or the Republicans. And, I understand, where a lot of you are coming from. Because the Democrats do make it, especially on social issues, better, a little bit better. But a lot of progressives are sick and tired of this. They're sick and tired of Democrats selling out to big pharmacy, to Wall Street. And we're just supposed to button it, be quiet, and vote for whoever you guys trot out.
And can I get back into this, Michael? Thank you. There is from the settimes.com, Thomas Frank, on how Democrats went from the party of the people to the party of the elite rich. Democrats have gone from the New Deal to a party that is defending the mass and quantity.
Oh.
They just are. The Democratic Party was once the party of the New Deal. This guy has a new book out. The book is about how the Democratic Party turned its back on working people and now pursues policies that actually increase inequality. What policies or ideology commitments in the Democratic Party? It's just they're turning their backs on unions.
Yeah.
They used to be so pro-union, but now unions are bad. And guess what? Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama said, if you want to end poverty, you have to get an education. Okay, so my brother here, one of the smartest people in the world, he's going to have a college degree. Guess what? Michael and I are still in poverty.
Yeah.
So getting an education doesn't mean poverty is going to end.
No.
It just doesn't. And, the name of this book is called Listen, Liberals, Whatever Happened to the Party of the People by Thomas Frank. Highly suggest you check out the book because it goes on to tell how the Democrats have just basically, they're taking up for the rich. And one of the books talks about Alfred Kahn, who was an advisor to Jimmy Carter. You know what he said? He said, I'd love the Teamsters to be worse off. I would love the automobile workers to be worse off. He basically said that unionized workers are exploiting other workers. So much for Democrats being for the unions. This started all the way, it's just been coming on decade after decade. I am sick of voting for the lesser of two evils. I'm tired of it. Democrats are no longer progressive. They're just not. That's why I'm joining my brother. I'm actually going to be in the Green Party, Socialist Party. We're both going to vote for Jill Stein because they actually have real liberal views. Unlike I'm tired of the Democratic Party. It seems like they're going back to the old Democratic parties of the 1800s. Remember them?
Yeah, the Dixiecrats.
Yeah, the Dixiecrats. The Reagan Democrats? That's what the Democratic Party is turning into now, and I'm tired of it. I'm no longer voting for the lesser of two evils. Sorry, Hillary. I'm voting for a real progressive, Jill Stein.
Yeah, and the big thing I hear is, well, you might as well just be voting for Donald Trump. No, I mean, because she doesn't have none of his values. And guess what? If everyone said, you know what? We're not going to vote for Hillary Clinton. We're going to vote for Jill Stein. If everyone said that, then guess what? Jill Stein would beat Donald Trump. Not an opinion, a fact. So, Democrats, heed this warning. You will lose people if you don't stop the Hillary Clintons of the world, the conservative Dems who are taking your party to the right. I don't want to see it happen. I don't, here's the thing. You guys are going to have to get the conservatives in your party and, neuter them. I mean, it's one thing if you want to be a conservative, fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't lie to your voters. See, that's what I'm mad about. I mean, it'd be like a Republican promising conservative views to a lot of their voters and then not delivering on it. That's why a lot of them are switching to the Libertarian Party.
And so, Mike, can I say something else?
Sure, by all means.
To go on to this article I was reading, Hillary will probably get the nomination. This guy says, I live in Washington, D.C. I spent time around Hillary-style Democrats. They think they got this thing in the bag. And I don't mean just versus Bernie. I mean the Democratic Party winning the presidency for the rest of our lives, from here to eternity. They think they can choose whoever they want, they can nominate anybody, and they will win. They think they're in charge. Boy, this election, they are in for a rude awakening. So I tell you what, I think Donald Trump is going to win. I really do. Because you think all these independents, they're going to vote for Hillary? No way. A lot of independents, and even I've read all these places that are talking about Democrats are switching to Donald Trump. Yes.
Just so they let the Democrats know you don't own us. And I'll just finish the video that that kind of arrogance is what hurt the Republicans for a long time, Democrats. Just because I think Donald Trump, he's one of the worst things that happened to the Republican Party. He's also one of the worst things that happened to the Democratic Party. They view him as such a joke. They think that they could pull out the worst candidate. Or, Hillary Clinton wouldn't be the worst, but you know what I mean. They think, they even said it. They're like, we can just pull out anybody. Wow, that is just so wrong. Also, Barack Obama was just no one. He didn't have great speaking skills, communication skills. Like I said, I can say what I want about a lot of his policies, which I have disagreed with. A few I've liked. But you can't deny what a great communicator Obama is. You can't deny a lot of the charisma the man had and how he was able to bring a lot of people and new voters into the fold. That wasn't just any politician you guys threw out. So think this way, and you will lose. That's so wrong. That is so bad to think that way. I mean, Obama, like I said, no matter what you think of the man, he was a once-in-a-lifetime politician. He wasn't just some schmuck you guys picked out of the air. At first, remember, you guys didn't want him. You wanted Hillary. But then common sense actually smacked you in the face. He was winning more states, and he was getting more independent voters. And you were guys like, whoa, better pick him. Yeah, he's got a lot of appeal to him. Bernie has a lot of the same appeal, but because he hasn't been a lifelong Democrat, you seem to be rejecting him. I said, don't do this, Democrats. Welcome the independents. Welcome people who are different into your party. That's what you guys have always said, that you were the party of acceptance. We're not like the Republicans. Gee, shutting people out, shutting other ideals out and different points of view out, that sure as hell sounds like a Republican.